Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brett Keane, and I'm hanging out with an individual by the name of HeroinChurch on YouTube. You can check out his channel. He may end up having to make a new channel recently because he's been flagged. So make sure you get over there as quickly as possible. Check it out, and whatever advertisement he gives to his other YouTube channels, give it to him. We are sitting here having a discussion about Inmendham and his cult-like mentality that he has going on his website. As most of you know, he's got channels like Gloom and Boom, Suffering Sucks, Inmendham, yada, yada, yada. He's done some really awful things in the past. Before we go into this interview with HeroinChurch, there's a guy called John Paul Prime who is a real cool YouTuber, a good guy. He was attacked by Inmendham a while back. Inmendham actually accused him of pedophilia. I actually watched with my own eyes Inmendham try to tear Venom Fang X to pieces for no damn reason whatsoever, live in a chat room. I've seen Inmendham also attack a lot of other users out there. Inmendham also did a 40-minute video attacking my wife, which is Dawn Keane. Her YouTube channel is Dawn Keane Wins. He's also attacked some friends of mine, telling them that they're pieces of shit and everything else under the sun, whatever he could spill out of his unstable little mind, such as Sharpie 443. Well, the deal is, ladies and gentlemen, is HeroinChurch. Tell us a little bit about your story. What happened with you? Why the problem? I'm going to turn up my volume. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. Yes, thank you, Brett Keane, for doing this interview with me. I feel very strongly about getting this message out. I want to talk a lot about what went on when I was part of the Eat List group, which is a number of YouTube users that circle around Inmendham. I was quite a heavy user amongst them. The main reason why I was pulled in was because at the time I was going through a very difficult time in my personal life. And when I saw some of Inmendham's videos, it kind of pulled me in a sense, in the sense that it gave me a sense of belonging, a sense of security, that I felt someone else was on my side, someone was listening to me. And he has a very seductive way about him. But when I started to get to know the other users that were surrounding him, I started to notice very troubling signs. There's a user by the name of My Misery and Me who is deeply depressed and who was talking about committing acts of terrorism and all kinds of really horrific, specific, plans. And if you had any question as to the validity of these intentions amongst the group, you were attacked or threatened. I mean, I've gotten a number of PMs threatening my life. And I've been threatened by Inmendham himself. It just goes on and on and on, and this group is entirely vicious. Myself, I do believe in the principle of antinatalism, as well as a number of other youth like Tranquil, etc. But we do not take it to the level that this cult has taken it. And when I broke free of the cult, I was turned on quite viciously.
Now, you've probably seen some of my clips whenever dealing with Inmendham on antinatalism. I personally think that this antinatalism thing is a front. It's a cover for Inmendham just simply being depressed, hating the world, hating humanity. He's admitted repeatedly on his videos that he suffers from deep psychosis as well as depression. I believe severe bipolar manic depression as well as agoraphobia, anxiety towards other people and everything. I also suffer from agoraphobia myself. I have issue with open areas. But even though I've been through abuse myself, as well as many others that I've interviewed in the past, we do not take the abuse that we've had in our lives and put it out on other people. And this is what Inmendham has done. Because of the pain and suffering that he's had in his life, instead of turning all that energy and hatred into something positive and good, he's used it as a weapon to hurt people who are also in pain, who identified with him at one point in time. Would you agree with that, Mr. Church?
Yes, I can see that quite strongly. I started to really gain a great deal of affection for the guy and a lot of respect and admiration. But when I really look back on it, it was mostly just a seduction, and I was basically used as a pawn in furthering an agenda that was quite vicious.
Can you describe for the audience what the agenda is, at least under your perception?
Well, my perception is that you're supposed to try to indoctrinate as many people as you can into believing this quote-unquote absolute truth. And if you don't subscribe to this absolute truth, then you are an enemy. You are an enemy of the cause, and you are expendable, and you are justified. They are justified in even killing you if you're not a member of this cult.
You believe that Inmendhams' friends and stuff, the people that are connected through him, may cause some kind of physical harm towards you?
Well, I've gotten enough PMs to worry about it. That's why I can't show my face on camera right now, or disclose where I actually live. Some of the more concerning users on there are the ones that you can see really mimicking the rhetoric, just word for word, and they won't deviate from it for 1 second. If anyone wants to see a prime example of this, I really encourage them to see the user My Misery and Me. No spaces, no periods. He is a prime example of a terrorist in waiting, I believe. That is my personal opinion.
Like an internet terrorist, basically, who invokes people and encourages audience to attack users, both on the internet as well as in the outward reality, of course.
Yeah,
Wow, that's scary stuff. I remember whenever I did videos just simply disagreeing with him about antinatalism, I got a lot of his buddies that came into my Stickam chat room and actually were telling everybody that they're fucking stupid and that they should never have babies and all this kind of stuff. I've also tried to calmly and respectfully have conversations with them in his room, and instead he just was very abusive, very hateful. He's even abusive to the supposed people out there that are allegedly his friends. I've seen him attack viciously, as, oh my God, it's Chris. I've seen him attack other users and stuff that you would have thought at one point in time they were friends. So I think that his hate is not just saved for people that he dislikes or disagrees with them, but he seems to hate everybody, including himself. Is there anything else you'd like to share before I go ahead and convert this video?
Well, just that Inmendham is, yes, I would just like to reiterate what you just pointed out, which is that he is hateful, and I would say that he's a bigot. He's used the word faggot, he's used the word nigger, he's used a lot of anti-Semitic commentary regarding the Holocaust that we've all seen. So, yeah, I just want to get this guy exposed, and I don't want him dragging down the name of the philosophy that he espouses any longer.
Alright, after I get done doing this video, I'm going to convert it and I'm going to send it through Skype for you. It'll be an extremely small file. What you'll do with it is you upload it to whatever channel you want, and then you can post it to the front of my channel. I have a new module where people can post their videos towards me just as long as they're added as friends. Is there anything that you would like to add before I finish this recording?
No, Brett Keane, but I really appreciate your time and doing this interview on the spot with me. This is obviously something I really needed to talk about.
All right. Well, just watch yourself, and if these people attack you, make sure that you report people. There's nothing wrong with reporting users who are violating terms of service as well as community guidelines. Peace out.